Well, I'm here tonight at the Boldness in Business Awards in London with Håkan Samuelsson, Chief Executive of Volvo Cars. Mr. Samuelsson, we don't normally associate boldness with Sweden, but in fact Volvo was taken over by a Chinese company, Geely, 4 years ago and has undergone a tremendous transformation. What's been going on and how do you account for that?
I would say three things is really important. Number one is that the company is now much more a real company instead of a division. That's very important.
As under Ford, the previous owner.
So we are really have now normal governance with the board and management who have a bigger responsibility to run the company.
You've got more autonomy, able to take the decisions
absolutely
in the best interest
and I think
without being
good.
second-guessed.
That's really good. But then, of course, also we need to develop an all-new technical platform. I mean, everything we had earlier was developed together with Ford. Now we have to start from scratch, new cars, new engine, and that was, of course, a bold decision. And the third one, I think, is to redefine the brand. And then normally you start often from scratch, but I think we were bold enough to stay with our roots, going back to safety and functionality.
That's the essence of the brand. Tell us a bit more about that. You've got a slogan, have you not? You've got some mission to achieve before 2020 or by 2020?
Yes, exactly. I mean, safety has always been a very central part of the company, and now we want to take that step further, and then we have a vision 2020 that by 2020 nobody should be killed or seriously injured in a new Volvo. And that's of course also a bold commitment, but it's something also based on our experience and our heritage.
Big and bold. How do you underpin that kind of statement? Is it in the technology, the steel, or what?
It's various things. It's of course a lot of components, airbags, seat bags, but the steel body itself is also very important. There is a lot of high strength boron steel now in the body to make it safe, and on top of that also a lot of now electronic systems also to prevent the car from crashing.
Not too worried about driverless cars then?
No, we see that as really a very important development for us, and that's really how we can take safety a step forward.
Just lastly then, we look at the economic environment today, a lot of uncertainty out there. How bold are you feeling in the face of those political risk all over the place from China to America?
Yeah, I've been there many years in the business, so I'm a bit used to that also. There is always risks, but of course, I give you right now there is a lot of uncertainty, but on the other hand, the development in the car business is rather good in Europe, in US and in Asia, and I haven't seen that many times, but of course all cycles will come to an end, so we have had a lot of good years, so it's difficult to make a forecast as always.
Håkan Samuelsson, thank you very much. Volvo is back.